y'all? I'm Ryan, and this is So and So Farms. That's Braxton, my oldest son. We are headed to do a little bit of maintenance on some ground that we're getting dirt moved on, like you've seen in the last videos. We're going to drain some holes. We got some rain over the last couple days, and we're holding some water in some places they need to work. So we're going to ditch those so they can get started tomorrow. Other than that, though, the ground is drying up fairly quickly, and we've got a couple other chores to get done. But today is my little boy Cooper's birthday party, so we're not going to put in a full day, but we're going to take you along for what we get done. As you can clearly tell, the little chore tractor ain't as clean as it was. We've been running ditches in the mud with it, which is what me and Braxton are about to do. We're out here at the Martin farm. This is a farm that we picked up this year, and it's getting ready. But we're going to jump in here and go get rid of some mud holes for the dirt crew. I got to remember where Shane told me he had that key. Anyway, we'll catch you when we get down there. So I forgot to pick the camera up a while ago, but we went over there and ran some ditches where the mud holes were. And now me and Braxton are just kind of dressing up around this pipe here. They moved dirt on this field last year, and they built this road. So we're gonna dress up around this pipe. They used to have dirt buried behind it so it couldn't get out, but we're gonna have this up all built high enough to where dirt's not gonna get behind it. Kind of just make this all one level here so we can drive all around this pipe all year, or around this riser. I just don't want the mess here anymore. Big old levee back there for nothing. All this berm here will hold the water back. So that's what we're doing, just kind of goofing around. We ditched that the best we could. The ground itself is drying up, but those mud holes are going to stay wet. Hopefully the dirt guys will drag them out and air them out. But right now we're going to continue knocking some of this ridge down. Making some progress on it. Kind of getting some of the dirt hills taken out. Low spots filled up. It is a tedious process, but it'll look a lot better when we're done. We'll let this happen. It'll probably rain on it some more, level some stuff up. Then we'll bring a full type box blade and come dress it up some more. Kind of fine tune it. Right now we're just trying to relocate some dirt. Morning. We're in the old Chevy phone truck this morning. It's my day off from my regular job. So today I'm full-time farming. We're running some more beds, working a little more ground. We picked up some ground a couple days ago over in the next county over, about 140 acres. So yeah, got a little more work to do. We got a bunch of the ground bedded and worked, but still got some left to go. Still waiting on warmer temperatures to plant. But for right now, we got plenty of work to do. Is that one doing the job?
Yeah.
Not really.
It'll do it, but we gotta get it the right spacers.
Hey Matt, you know the only person be on this channel more than me is your butt crack.
Probably.
So we got a few projects going on. Got the turbo till head of bearing out. They're fixing that. I'm going to get on the better tractor. Shane's making a parts run. You see we had the air drill hooked up because we just had it gone through. Humdinger's hooked up and the turbo's hooked up. So everybody's working ground. Shane's going to be spraying. I'm going to be bedding. And hopefully it'll be a really productive day. I thought I was going to get some fuel. Turns out we're out of fuel. But the gas company should be here within a few hours. Keep us going. Turn on our flashers and our strobe. And we're headed for a field somewhere. Got about, I think all in all, I've got about 500 acres of bean ground left to bed up. Pretty sure. And that's, realistically, you can bed a couple hundred acres a day with this tractor and better. It's just logistically, can you get around each spot? You know, we're kind of spread thin enough where it takes us a little while to get moved around. So yeah, I'm gonna run out here. I've got a 40, a 70, 40, and a 40. 3 40s and a 70. It's 190 acres. I realistically can get that done today, but if you know my schedule and the way I do things, I've got about 4 meetings planned with people today. So that's all going to depend on who I can meet with and what I can get done. Trying to pass some traffic here. Old buddy Roger. So yeah, that's what we got doing today, and hopefully Shane gets a bunch sprayed and the guys get a bunch of ground worked, and we're that much closer. We're ready to start planting, just we're waiting on soil temperatures and, you know, all that good stuff. Don't want to get too big of a hurry and blow our shot, shoot ourselves in the foot. Alright, I'll pick you back up when we get to the field. We're bedding. You can see where I went through there and laid my AB line. Everything's working good. We got some plows adjusted around on here. And this is one of the farms we just had graded. Everything that you see inside these trees here is what we farm. There's probably 480 acres in this block. Yeah, make some progress here. Pretty good days on the bedder. Actually, I'm about out of fuel. I'm waiting on some fuel to get here, but other than that, we are rocking and rolling. We should be set in today, and knock some acreage out. These bedders are something that I guess really probably we do it more in our region than other regions, but makes a good seed bed. Does a neat job. And get around this riser here and not hit anything. This is some of the underground pipe risers that we built, so you don't want to hit those with your bedder, but you want to get your trenches out as far as you can close to it. But anyway, these beds are something that really you primarily see in our region here, where we irrigate. But this hipper chopper, you've heard me say it 100 times, this is an awesome tool. It will hide a lot of stuff for you, a lot of imperfections in the ground, a lot of trash in the ground. We bought this, I guess this would be our second full year with it, and man, it's probably one of the better investments we've made on this farm. Once I get all my work around all these little obstacles and stuff, things will get going a lot more smoothly. I'll start being able to come up here and flip around on the road a lot faster. We'll clear the road here and drop it down, and we're off to the races. Yeah, so we're gonna be running back and forth all day here. Super proud of the way this farm is turning out. The money we've got to spend on it and the work that we've gotten done. A lot of it is things we applied through USDA through the Farm Service Agency. There are a lot of programs out there available for people, especially beginning farmers like us. There are programs out there to help you improve farms that you get. You know, some of the farms we've rented, maybe not this one in particular, but some of them that we have rented in these beginning stages are maybe not the most desirable farms in our area, which is why we were able to get the opportunity to rent them. But slowly over the years, we've made them into more desirable farms. The landowners are appreciative of that. It's gaining them net worth and value, and then it's gaining us better farms. And kind of a catch-22 because it also makes them farms that other people now want to try to rent, so it gives us competition. But at the end of the day, we're leaving the ground better than when we found it, and that's more important to us than anything. So like I said, catch-22, but we're going to continue making improvements. Well, I'm making some progress bedding, but I got to go load a bull up, take to the butcher. Cody came to get me, and I'm going to go try to load this thing up so we can eat. Back here on the bedder, I just like a few rounds here finishing up this field, and then I'm gonna move over to that field, which is bedded funky. Part of it falls this way, part of it falls that way, but anyway, go ahead and get that one knocked out next. I have to run over my pipe here. Takes a few little rounds to get you back in the groove. You can see I've been gone long enough to dirt dried. I ate lunch, had 2 meetings, and I'm getting another phone call, so I'm going to jump off here. Well, we've got moved over here to this other field. It's a little rougher. We're bedding behind the turbo till. In the other field, we were bedding behind the humdinger. We didn't land plane this one. We probably should have, but that's a mistake or a decision we'll have to figure out as we go. These are some grain bins that we bought last year from some people. Cody is up there with his skid steer burying some old rock and stuff like that. Just cleaning up, tidying up around those, just to make it look better. This field we're gonna bed north and south this way, then we'll jump over the other half and bed it east and west. It kind of falls in a horseshoe. I can't really show a map, or I would. But yeah, we're moving along here about 9 miles an hour. A little gumbo down on this end, gets a little rough. We're gonna groove on through it. But anyway, we're getting hollered at on the radio now, so we'll take that call. I've made it over to the part of the field where I'd switch directions. Over there, I was going that way. And then this field, the way it's graded, goes around, hooks around the river like a horseshoe, so you got to switch directions midway. And this way is much rougher, much more rough. Crossing old levees here, and just not very fun, but it's doable. And this 8335 with that independent front suspension makes it a whole lot more smooth. Matt's over there, you probably can't see him, with the land plane working on a little piece of ground we're trying to reclaim. Used to be an old fish pond. I haven't farmed it in several years after they filled them in, but I think we've got them, I think we've kind of got them where we can plant rice on them this year, so landowner will be happy about that. As soon as Matt gets done land planing that little couple acres, he's gonna come take over for me. I've got to go meet a new landlord and get a rental agreement signed on some new ground we picked up. So progress all around on So-and-So Farms. Really too dusty for me to turn around and let you see. Can't see anything if you wanted to. You just gotta hope the tool's doing a good job. By the tool, I mean the better. But anyway, you gotta kind of hope it's doing its thing back there. And when you get turned around, double check your work when the dust clears. We run all deer guidance stuff. It's a preference thing for us. We started out with just WAS signal on those old GPS globes that we bought the Canadian adapter. Now we've moved up to SF1, so we still are way behind everybody else. We don't have any RTK, but we'd like to get there one day. Just haven't yet. It's a lot of expense tied up in guidance systems, but nevertheless, we like the deer stuff. Some people swear by the Trimble. Just like I said, it's more of a preference thing, what you're used to. We like the deer. These short rows take forever to make progress with. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Pick it up, back up, spin around, do it again. I think I have done all the damage I can do for the day. I've got to go home, get cleaned up for a board meeting. I appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, share. Leave me a comment, tell me some stuff you want to see, and we're going to catch you on the next one.